balance, it dawned on me, because the idea of, and you may not mean like a 50-50 literally kind of thing. The monk modes are so incredible because, and monk mode doesn't even necessarily mean like a complete removal of, but a drastic reduction, right? Like, and for me, and I think it might also match with that person's idea of what they want life to look like. I'm insanely ambitious, and so my vision of life is colossal. And so the payoff of it's also probably just having the experiences, right? I guess if I'd never had them or didn't feel like I had access to them whenever I wanted, there'd be a different value to offer than there is now. Like if I'm like, that's a rare thing, then it's different than when I'll get to that whenever I feel like it. Like it's always going to be there, right? So there is that. But I also can always future pacing. I go, and this is a more extreme version of it, probably the most extreme. I say, okay, if I died tomorrow and I fucked the shit out of this girl and it was a great time, or getting this book done, which one would be the more, like which one would be like die at peace, like the die at peace kind of thing. And so usually the answer is not fucking this girl. Right, and so it's less.
See, to me, if I was gonna die tomorrow, would I be able to finish the book today? Nah. Okay, then I'm gonna go fuck that girl because the book ain't gonna be done.
I hear you, and I get what you're saying, but and that's where I'm like, when I was listening, I'm like, I guess it comes down to what, like in my word version, like this book is not a one that's not even about the book,
right,
but the my deathbed world is one greatly touched by this mind. Like I've already touched the world in ways I haven't really made public, like thousands, right? But the level that I see it is nowhere. That's like nothing. And so the time that I have here, that's just like, okay, I happen to be a lot of women's type that I can get that a lot, but that's nowhere near my tombstone. Like, here lies the guy who that's all 10,000 women. Like that's just not.
You ain't trying to beat Will Chamberlain's record.
Nah. If I had to pick, if I get both, then but it's not even close to the change that could be in the world. Because again, that feeling of, what it is. There's this thing you can do where you find what really motivates you or drives you at the core, which is the 7 questions deep thing.
I still got it.
Right. It's actually, if you do it, you can go way deeper than 7. But however, I've done it with clients, and it takes way more than 7 questions. But the point is to get back to the point where you can't go any further down in terms of like, why is this important to me? Why is this important to me? So an example would be like if you said, okay, I want to be a baseball player. I'm like, okay, I want to be a baseball. Why is it important to be a baseball player? Oh, well, because I want to make a lot of money. Why is it important to make a lot of money? Oh, because my family's never had money. Why is it important for your family? Oh, because they took care of it. And you go and go and go. So for me, whenever I did that exercise, the last one was always because I don't want to spit in God's face. And so that's my driving principle, which is likely why my answer would be finishing the book, because me fucking a girl is still spitting in God, like, dang, nigga, I blessed you to the umpteenth, like, and you just fucked a girl on your last day and then give the world that knowledge that could have transformed it, So that's how everything is funneled through leveraging all the blessings that I've been so fortunate to have in one person, and squeezing that shit the fuck out until I die.
That's what's up.
And so that balance for me probably looks like 90-10. But when I'm in that 10, like I'm really in that 10, but I need the 80 or 90 of bringing the rag out, so I can really lie. So when I am, as you say, if I'm kicking it with a girl, like I am there and there. I'm never on my phone. Like there's never a ever. And that's been that way since I was with my ex. She's not on her phone. She knows that. Like if I'm there, I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's an ounce of distraction, she knows I'm out. Like there is no, unless it just happened to be on our phone chilling. But
Right.
there's no. She's saying something to me and I'm on my phone or I'm talking to her. You know, the moment that happens, and that's always been the case for whoever else. Like for them hours, do not disturb. And so, but in that 10-20% where I'm playing, full play for hours, right? And then when I come back out of that, it's like okay, because
now I'm back on the grind.
right. But I found when I would off put that and make it closer to even. I'd always feel unfulfilled. I felt emptier when I was playing too much because I'm thinking like, man, let's say I, 8 hours. Let's say I sleep 8 hours, and say I spend. That's what leaves 16 hours, and I spend 8 having fun and 8 working. That 8 having fun, about 4 of it felt like a waste of my time. So I don't know if it's a personal value thing that determines the ratio of what balance looks like. Because when I think of balance, I literally think like a scale of 50-50. But yeah, balance to me looks more like work really hard so that I can really enjoy the play.